The match that set it off felt like a mirror. Talented forwards kept at arm's length, long spells where Arsenal looked measured to the point of timid, and a stoppage-time rescue that papered over tensions rather than solving them. Sky commentators and sections of the fan base labelled the approach overly cautious and overnight that turned into a chorus demanding change, not just tweaks, but a full-on reset. But before anyone reaches for the panic button, it's crucial to see the other side of the coin. Critics who call for an immediate sacking often focus on style alone. They want breathless attacking football, and they want it now. Yet there are experienced voices warning that the price of that impatience could be heavy. On air, pundits reminded listeners that replacing the manager might deliver fireworks in attack, but would likely strip away the defensive organisation that lifted Arsenal back into genuine title contention. That is not theoretical. It's a practical risk a club pays for in dropped points and scrambled matches. Context matters. This is not a manager operating without resources. The board backed the squad heavily during the transfer window, bringing in reinforcements specifically to close gaps that haunted previous campaigns. Those signings change expectations. If the club invested to build balance, the decision to remove the architect of that balance is hardly minor. It's a strategic pivot. At the same time, injuries and timing complicate the picture. A new face coming in mid-season who must reshape tactics risks short-term chaos when the next 6 weeks are packed with fixtures and fine margins. So why are fans so furious now? High-profile matches against the very best expose perceived flaws faster than any midweek game. When a tactical plan looks like it suffocates attacking instincts against elite opponents, supporters, who judge both on results and on mood, worry the team has stopped being exciting. That fear is amplified by social media, where every questionable lineup becomes instant ammunition. But the counter-argument, repeated by voices across the media, is that the pragmatic approach delivered the platform Arsenal lacked for years: organisation, fewer defensive collapses, a clear identity under pressure. Lose that, and you don't automatically gain a more dangerous attack. You just may become easier to beat. What would a mid-season change actually look like? New manager, new training methods, likely tweaks to personnel and shape, and a transitional period where performance can dip, even if long-term gains are possible. For owners and decision-makers, the calculus is painfully simple: short-term damage versus potential long-term reward. For fans, it's immediate and emotional. They live the highs and the lows each week. The most responsible editorial stance is to weigh both. A club should never be immune to accountability, but it should also avoid the volatility that often turns promising seasons into wasted ones. In the final account, this isn't just a managerial question, it's an identity question. Do you double down on the solidity that has stitched together consistent results, or do you embrace a riskier, more exhilarating path that might bring glory or might undo everything? Either choice carries the capacity to define the season and the club's personality for years to come. The angry chants and radio megaphones tell one story. The measured data and pundit warnings tell another. The debate will rage, and over the coming weeks every lineup, every substitution, every result will be passed as proof for one side or the other. That is the drama of modern football. Decisions are public, consequences immediate, and the cost of a gamble, whether it's made in the stands or in the boardroom, can echo far beyond a single match. If you're watching tonight, pick a side. Do you want the stability that wins ugly points, or do you prefer the all-in gamble for breathtaking football? Either way, Arsenal's identity is on the line, and the next move will tell us more about who this team really wants to be.